All right, so welcome back. If this is the second video that you've joined in this mini series, I'm putting together 6 videos in a series to teach you about online business. We've already done and covered video 1. So if you haven't watched that, you can go back and watch that now or after this video. But this is the second in a 6-part video series. And this is all about how to design your business before you start your business. So as always, if you are following along, you can download my 5-step system. This is a system I've put together to generate an online revenue stream. You can go ahead to timpeakman.com/5 steps to get your copy today and follow along throughout this mini series. But like I say, in today's video, we're going to be looking at how to design your business from the very start, before you started it. And this is very overlooked in most cases. So I am just going to dive straight on in. So what should you do, or how should you design your business before you start? Now, this is the first of my 5-step system. As you can see, design your business. This is where I advise everyone to start and pay attention to when looking at building an online business. And again, this is the first step of my 5-step system to generate online revenue. So within this section, then, within this step, the first step of 5, designing your business, I break these down again into 3 separate elements. So I look at your business model, your unique methodology, how you're actually going to teach things, and then your product suite, so how you're actually going to deliver your products. So we're going to break these down one by one. And in the design of your business, spend some time designing what you want your business to look like. Do some research. A lot of online business coaches tend to skip this part as it's not that sexy. It requires time, effort, and energy. And they just want to teach you how to launch, how to make money. This is really key. Don't just start an online business. Think about it, design it, so you have an idea of how it's going to look before you actually launch it. And personally, I see the design step as one of the most important, and that cannot be rushed. Please do not rush this step. Think about it, come back time and time again to actually design something that you're going to be content with launching. So again, this is the first step of 5. So we're going to look at each step individually. So your business model. A few questions to ask yourself then. How do you think you'll be getting in front of your ideal clients? What will you be offering them? And then how will you be serving them if they become a customer? So this is all about your business model. How are you going to package your business online? Again, if you have a brick and mortar store, if you're just looking at increasing some online revenue, how will you be packaging that online revenue piece? And to be honest, a simple mind mapping exercise will help you design your business model. I've been through this time and time again in my previous career as well. Get a bunch of Post-it notes and just write on these Post-it notes everything you do. And then once you've actually exhausted everything that you actually do and everything you teach, everything you know, then you can start to group these Post-it notes and then group them into bigger groups. And as you can see here, I just had a bunch of Post-it notes when I started this business. And before I started this business, I was designing it. And as you can see, there's 5 distinct pillars here. And this is how I came up with my business model for timpeakman.com. Now, it has changed slightly, and that's okay. That's a good thing. And I will get onto some of the later videos about how to review the whole process and the whole system. If it changes, that's a good thing. You should be changing with the times. But you could come up with 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps. It doesn't really matter, but try and group your groups of things into a process from start to finish. And that should become your business model. Come back to it time and time again. Do not rush it. So your unique methodology then, a question to ask yourself: what makes you different from every other business model or every other business out there in your niche? So what makes you different? Why should people come to you? I mean, it's key to come up with a bespoke methodology that is unique to your way of delivering services. Again, another great exercise would be to mind map everything out. You could use a digital mind mapping tool like MindMeister. I use that. It's however you want to group your deliverables and then package them in your own unique methodology, and give your process a name. Give it a name and actually make it your own, and make sure that you have actually delivered on this, and you can actually get people results if they follow you through your unique methodology or your unique process. Then look at your product suite. So decide how you're going to be helping your clients. Are you going to be helping them through a digital video course? And that's pretty much hands off. So building out a course and then getting them to go through. Just think about, if you had someone in front of you today, what is the first thing you would do? What's the next thing you would do? What's the next thing after that, to actually get them results? And then try and document that. Remember, back to systems and process, everything is a process. Try and document that so you can teach them. Or will you just be using a Zoom call to coach them? Is it going to be more one-on-one? Is it going to be more trial and error? See what their problems are, and then really tailoring the solution to them. It doesn't have to be so linear if they're at a different stage of their journey to, say, another client of yours. And then will you be offering them a freelance done for you service? So this is something that I offer. I offer freelance done for you services on Website Build or anything Kajabi related. If they don't have the time, if they don't have the skill set to actually implement that task themselves. Now, these are three completely different products that you could actually package with totally different price points, because it's all down to access to you. So if you think about, the more access to you a client has, then the higher you can price the products. For example, if someone was to come round to your house and then you're actually going to be training them, say if you're a physical trainer and you do a series of one-on-one in-person live training, that should be a high ticket because they've got you there and then. You can't really scale that. If it was to be like a group coaching package, you can then serve more people, whether, again, if that was in your house, or if it was over Zoom, if it was like a group coaching call over Zoom. So have a think about how you feel you can get the best results for your clients. And at the end of the day, their result is all that matters. So just start. All you need to do is just help one person, and then you're going to learn a lot from that full process. So again, that is the design aspect of your business. So do not overlook this, and do not skip this. Actually put a lot of time into this and give it time. You're not going to get this in a day. You're not going to get this in a week. You might not get this in a month, but just keep coming back to how you're actually going to design your business, thinking about your business model, your unique methodology, and then your product suite. So again, that is only the first step in 5. And in this series, in this training series, I'm going to be building out a series of 6 videos. The first one is your overall online business. And then each video is going to be looking into each of these steps in more depth. So if you want that PDF guide, head over to timpeakman.com/5 steps, and you can literally either print out the guide. It involves all of these 5 steps and some. So you can just read along and follow this process. And by the end of this video series, you should have a good idea of how to start an online business. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video next week about how to grow an audience.